Alright, y'all. So, here we are. Men's individual. Event number 5, y'all. Alright, so it was pretty dope with the women's. Horvath, Tia, Gabby. You know what I mean? Horvath, Tia, top 3. Horvath finally got an event win, which ended Tori's streak. Because I said Tori. Toomey streak. Because Toomey won 4 in a row. So it's cool to see someone finally take it up. Close though, it was very close. But now it's time for the men to see what happens. All right, I forgot who's I think. Oh my gosh. What's his name? It starts with A. What is this doing? No way. Oh my gosh. What is his name? Anyways, the names will pop up. Let's go. Let's go.
Heat 2 for the men in event number 5.
All right, Heat 2.
Devil's Tail is set to begin here. Overall standings.
Adler, Jeff Adler. That's what I'm saying. Ricky Garrard. Nice. So he might be on the podium. Brent Fatowski. He got some making up to him and Chandler Smith. Patrick Vellner. This is surprising. Normally he's be up there third or fourth at least. Guy, to be honest, I think that's right. I would say more 6 than 7, but hey, same difference. Jason Hopper. I was actually expecting Jason Hopper to be like third, fourth. It's kind of interesting. Justin Medeiros, I don't know. I say 5th and 6th. I'm expecting him to be at. It's interesting. Chandler's still 3rd and 4th, too. It's interesting. All right. Anyways, Jeff Adler's taking first. As expected, he is a CrossFit champ. He probably would have took over first place this past, CrossFit Games that he did. If all that didn't happen, but it's all good. I get it. So we'll see what's good.
He's coming in as Jeff Adler, who remains on top of the overall leaderboard, as the top 3 men stay the same as they were going into the last event. He's got a 40-point cushion on Ricky Garrard. Dallin Pepper currently sits in 3rd. Top 3 men have started to separate. Brent Fakowski put himself in 4th place. He's moving up. And Chandler Smith rounding out the top 5. 2 movements here in Devil's Tail, Adrian.
That's right. It's known as a couplet. Devil's Tail is 3 rope climbs, 21 single-arm sear bell devil press with 100 pounds for these men. All those got to be done on one side. They're going to go 3 rope climbs again, then the opposite side for 21, and then a final 3 rope climbs across the finish line.
And we are underway. We start with those 3 rope climbs. You can see your lane assignments. Justin Medeiros in lane number 5.
I'm not sure he's going to do good.
There
I think he might do good.
on the
I
right
guess
side,
he might do
defending
good.
CrossFit Games champion.
Where's he at?
That's right, Sprague, one of those athletes we got to keep our eye on anytime. That's, again, simple work as well as rope
I think
climbs.
Medeiros
now
might
we'll see
do
how
good.
the 100-pound sear bell treats him. We know that he was recovering from pneumonia on his way here.
So in this one, I get Oborn or Purple. Something telling me he might do good. Yeah, I mean, he needs to step it up. You won the CrossFit Games, bruh, and you got something to prove because a lot of people are talking against you. So you got to do your thing, dog. Medeiros, I think he's going to do fine. If he can keep it up on the rope climbs, I think he's going to be good. He's going to be good in these snatches. I already know it. Who else we got? Olsen might be all right. He might be 3rd or 4th. All right. We'll see. Medeiros going to do good. I don't know if he's going to win, but he's going to do good. He's going to do good. I don't know if he's going to win, but he's going to do good.
It was something that was kind of up in the air to get James Sprague here to throw down with these guys. He wasn't exactly sure until about 5 days before competition that he'd be making the trip. But here he is, and I like this couplet here and how he can perform.
Heiner Hapalainen on the left side. No surprise he's in the early lead here, one of the taller athletes in the field.
James chipping away at these
James, that's his name. I didn't remember that. He
He
did win. He deserved.
Folks, they got to keep their hand on the dumbbell throughout the movement. Chest has to touch the ground, just like a burpee. and then they're gonna jump and shrug and get that dumbbell right over their head every time. They're gonna do 21 consecutive on one side, and that's really where we see a lot.
Keep in mind, guys, these are 100-pound dumbbells too, so it's pretty spicy, you know.
The biggest challenge is that they're used to maybe doing this movement by switching arms every repetition instead of 21 in a row on one side.
100 pounds on that sear bell, 45 kilos.
Who's that at the end? Is that Guy?
Go back to the rope.
That's right. And we talk about pinning that sear, Sean, as one of the keys to success here, and you can hear it. It's like it's that sound, that ting every time they push that dumbbell right to the ground. They don't want to fight momentum. They want to actually use momentum and gravity to pin it to the ground right in the middle of their feet so they can go down and start the next rep.
Yeah, second straight year at the Rogue Invitational that the CrossFit athletes have used a sear bell. This is a nice little homage to the strongman events that we have going on as well. Usually a piece of equipment you see in that competition.
Yeah, it does have a great look to it. And I remember some of the feedback was it didn't feel a ton different than a normal dumbbell, but the way that you move it through space is different, not because of weight, but because of the shape.
It is Medeiros.
The fact that the weight is a little bit, the dumbbell in itself is longer. It changes the way that you got to swing it and drive it overhead, especially when you're making it travel such a distance that these athletes
I can't tell his the quality is so like bad.
But Quant is right behind him along with Yonakoski as well. Yonakoski there in the background, chalking up his hands, getting set for his second set of 3 rope climbs. There goes Quant back to the rope along with James Sprague. Justin Medeiros also done with his first set of Devil's Press. A 7-minute time cap here, so we're almost halfway through the allotted time in this event. First of 2 heats for the men. Second of 3 events that they will face today. 9 total events throughout the weekend.
Yeah, we've got to always account for the work that these guys have already contributed to the points that they've been able to build up so far. It's not like they just took the floor fresh and ready to go and rip after this 100 miles an hour. They're really showing fitness through the course of all the events that they get to do.
Hapalainen maintains his lead now on the left hand for 21 reps. You got 1 rep in before Yonakoski started work, and here comes Justin Medeiros and Sam Kwan in the blue. James Sprague joining them now on his way back to the dumbbell. 21 more reps here, 100 pounds, 45 kilos on the sear bell.
Starting to see some separation taking place here.
Nice.
The consistency from the midway point of each one of these sets, Sean, is what we're looking for. From the time of about 10 to 11 reps on that one side, that's where you're really wishing that you could switch to the other arm, but that's not an option. They got to continue to get back down to the ground and jump that weight overhead.
Hapalainen maintaining that 1 rep lead over Sam Quant, Yonakoski. Medeiros is 2 reps back. Sam Quant is trying to hold off James Sprague. Saxon Panchik working his way up as well. Now 2 minutes remaining before we hit the cap.
Three.
Hapalainen still with that slight edge over Medeiros and Koski that are kind of going back and
42,
forth.
so we gotta be 48
what
reps.
we saw from the women was that 1 rep can add to quite a difference in separation, especially when we talk about
48 reps.
Getting up that rope and being able to be in control of the pace of this workout.
So they have to finish this within
left of your screen. Right now he's in control, but Medeiros is coming.
The next minute.
48, that's the number that Hapalainen's looking to hit before he'll head back to the rope for the final time.
Come on.
He's got 3 remaining. There's Hapalainen. Koski with 4 remaining. Yonakoski 13th place overall, but coming off a 5th place finish in the prior event.
So he's done. He's got to make
just took a little bit of a longer break than I've seen him take throughout this entire workout.
Make
It looked
3
like he was
rope
closing the
climbs.
gap on
3
Koski.
quick rope climbs. He got it.
Now Haapalainen back to the rope. 45 seconds to complete 3 reps to get himself across the finish line. Jonakoski's done as well.
Nice. So a battle of the rope climbs right here.
Now here comes Justin Medeiros.
Come on.
Haapalainen's got 1 rep remaining on the rope. Jake Crouch is done working his way back. He gets right to work. He's in that blue short sleeve shirt, middle of your screen. Haapalainen's done. He's got to hustle. And he will make it. Heinrich Haapalainen just sneaking in inside the 7-minute time cap.
I don't know who this dude is, but I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I mean? Good push, dog.
Have to wait for his official score, but it did look like he made it with a maybe second to spare.
That's all I gotta say. Medeiros spray. I said they were going to do well in this event. You guys need to listen to me. You guys need to listen to me. I'm telling you. You need to listen. All right. Hey, congrats to all those. So we already know who got the top 3. That's what I'm looking forward to right now. All right. Time for the next heat.
Onto the floor, Patrick Vellner currently sits in 6th place. He's the 2-time Rogue Invitational champion. He's got 255 points and has some ground to make up if he wants to work his way into the top 3.
Yeah, he's got some ground to make up, and he can do it here. He really can. We know that.
Chandler's in this one too, huh? Vellner, Chandler.
He's good historically at hinging.
I don't know how good Garrard is and Adler is at the rope climb. Looking at Garrard at his back squats. Kind of like this. I think Adler's gonna do all right. I don't know if he's gonna win this, but I know he's gonna do all right. So I have Vellner, Chandler, Adler. Who else we got?
Which means like.
Will Brent hold it down? I think Hopper's gonna be all right. I think Hopper's gonna do real well. These 3. Adler.
Like deadlifting, if you're not familiar with the term hinging. And what I mean by that is this movement,
Adler.
you're going to have to hinge at the hip and jump that dumbbell overhead. I like this coupled with the rope climb for Pat.
Here are your lane assignments for the 2nd and final heat. Pat Vellner will be in lane number 3.
Kotowski.
Right next to Brent Fikowski. Someone will be watching as well on the rope climbs.
Yeah, we got to watch the
right now. Rope climbs only matter on the third. On the
He's
third
always
one.
got something up his sleeve.
On the 3rd round, it comes down to his snatches.
He's already up on his 2nd climb. I mean, I know all these guys are. His transition was extremely fast.
It comes down to the snatches, guys. Like, yeah, you have to have a solid pace on the rope climbs, but it comes down to the snatches. Snatches. I mean, how long does it take to do the snatches? You know what I mean? 2 to 3 minutes. So that's your time to find a pace and find a decent pace that will allow you to slowly pick up on your opponent and beat them. You know what I mean? Rope climbs matter on the 3rd round. All right, focus on this thing. Focus on keeping yourself level-headed. Find a pace that's solid, but at the same time, one that allow you to pick up over time. All right.
Fikowski's already through 2. Sam Cornway is through 2 as well, and Pat Vellner.
Yeah.
Fikowski Cornwallier, the first 2 men off. Hopper's there as well, and just about every man getting done with his 3 rope climbs onto the first set of 21 Devil's Press.
Mike Fikowski's
right
fit.
Brent Fikowski, 4th place overall, 260 points.
I think he's gonna get hot though. That's a lot of clothing.
Now, we talked about this earlier in the last heat, and even with the women, it's hard to exchange the lead. What we've seen historically is if the athlete's leading after this 21, we haven't really seen any exchanges happen at the top. So we'll get a really good taste at how well and how confident they're moving that dumbbell once we hit about rep 15 or 16 on this single arm.
Ricky Garrard and Dallin Pepper towards the front here, along with Sam Cornwallier. But all these athletes separated by a rep or 2, so pretty even here in the opening portion of event number 5.
Hopper.
All these guys getting on the ground, getting that chest to the ground just like a burpee, jumping the dumbbell overhead. That's what's going to be categorized as this single arm devil press. Standards we're looking for is that their left arm in this set cannot touch their body or the dumbbell until it gets completely overhead. Then they're allowed to use that offhand if they choose to lower it or pin it to the ground.
And Jeff Adler coming in first place overall, got a 40-point lead on Ricky Garrard, who sits in 2nd. And Adler has never finished lower than 5th, and he has an event win under his belt in event number 3, Braveheart last night.
And although it doesn't look like it, I mean, this sear bell's 100 pounds, Sean. They're slinging it from the ground overhead as if it's nothing.
Well, Garrard has 2 reps left. Now Garrard is finished, and he's going to be the first man back to the rope, along with Jason Hopper. And Dallin Pepper, here comes Jeff Adler, so still neck and neck for first place. Adler's going to take his second to chalk off his hands. Here comes
Let me think. Who am I? Velner, Adler, Hopper. I don't know Smith. I'm still having hopes for him. Hopper, Velner, Smith.
Kowski getting to the rope. 6:59.22 seconds. So Hapalainen does get across officially.
Gerard didn't know about
6:59.22.
Nice. I wasn't sure about Gerard, but I knew
It's always
Hopper
a
was
good
going to be
feeling.
all
I mean,
right.
hey, he knew he won the heat, but it's a great feeling to know that everyone else got time. Captain, you made it. You made it. You were the exception. Now, what I love about this, Sean, is that I mentioned, I was like, yo, by rep 15 or 16, we had an idea in previous heats. Well, this heat, we have no idea, and everyone's here fighting neck and neck on these rope climbs.
Well, Ricky Garrard and Jason Hopper done at the same time. Now here comes Adler. And Brent Fikowski just closing out his 3rd rope climb. Garrard getting right to work. 21 reps on the left side. Jason Hopper got hit with a no rep.
Yeah, and because again, these reps take a long time. That's costly to get yourself a no rep here. That literally just docked about 3 seconds from you. You can't get those back.
3 minutes left before we hit that 7-minute time cap. Guimayeros at the top of your screen, starting his 2nd and final set on the Devil's Press. All these reps again have to be completed with the left hand. Here comes Sam Cornwallier. Ricky Garrard with 14 reps to go. Guimayeros 7th place overall coming in. Had a 2nd place finish in event 2 and a 3rd place finish in event 3. 3 straight finishes inside the top 10 for Guimayeros.
Great momentum for Guy coming off of finishes like that. That's what we want to see more of from Guy. Consistency. We know that he's got some outliers, home run ability. It's all about navigating, strengthening his weakness, which right now is his aerobic capacity in his engine. This is what we're looking at right now, Guy. We want to see you continue to move and not stop.
Ricky Garrard, Adler, Pepper, and Fikowski are all pretty even as Garrard's pace has slowed a little bit here. Wow. Fikowski into his final 7, Garrard into his final 7. Adler as well as in the last part of this set of 21. All of them have 6 remaining. This is going to be extremely close as we get to the ropes, so get ready to watch another sprint to the finish here.
This is where they got to have that urgency. They understand they can gain advantage on each other. If they could just be faster to the ground. It's small things like go faster to the ground, fall down.
Well, Brent Fikowski took a little bit of a break. He's got a couple reps left, but he's right there on the lead pace along with Hopper, Garrard, and Adler, and Dallin Pepper. Hopper's going to be done first. Now here comes Garrard along with Dallin Pepper and Jeff Adler and Brent Fikowski. The 5 guys to the rope at the same time. Hopper's going to get up first.
Got to have clean rope ascents here. Less is more. Pinch and stand. Cover as much distance as you can and clean descend here. Brent's going to use no arms hardly. Clamp tight and drop.
51 is the number they need to hit, and Jason Hopper's on his 3rd and final ascent. He's in the middle in the all black, now left side, makes the touch. Hopper's off. Hopper's going to get himself across the finish line, and Jason Hopper picks up the event win in Devil's Tail. Now the battle for second. Garrard is off. Garrard's going to follow Adler over, so Adler got in ahead of him. Now here comes Fikowski and Pepper, so it was extremely tightly packed.
All right. I'm a little confused, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you about Smith's performance. I saw him do that rope climb and it was atrocious. I don't know what's going on with that one. Same with Vellner. I didn't watch Vellner's rope climb, but the math ain't mathing. That's all I want to say. Anyways, I did say Hopper was going to do really well at this, which he did. He won. I also said Adler was going to do well at this, which he got second. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that 2 of the people that I picked out did win the event. The other 2, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. All right.
There, Adler's going to take second, 6:41.69. Garrard 4 seconds after him. Fikowski and Pepper all getting in.
We're good. We're good. You know what I mean? I'm done. I'm not. Normally I'm on point with this stuff. I don't know what's going on with these other 2 athletes, but it's all good. It is what it is. Things happen. All right. Anyways, men's event number 5. Devil's Tail. Oh my gosh, it's definitely like brutal, right? All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you on event 6.